Anne from Yoga Sanctuary, and I would like to bring you chair yoga today. I'm going to start off with a little bit of essential oil. This is elevation. I like it because it gives you a soft, gentle lift. Now, first of all, you're the boss of your body. Perhaps you've had surgery, injury, or you've been sedentary and you need to start with chair yoga. When I lift my arms all the way and that's not suitable for you, then you lift your arms what feels right. We want to help the body and progress into a little bit more. Yoga means bringing the mind and body together. These are not just plain stretches. You can actually take a little test on the brain and shows that brain waves level out during yoga. It brings us closer to being aware of nature and God around us. So let's bring our hands down by our side, taking a nice big breath and lifting the arms as far as it feels good for you. So inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. You want to inhale and bring in that positivity into your body, into your mind, and just release. And bringing your palms up in readily receiving the session. Bring index fingertip to that crease in the thumb, and that helps circulation. It helps regulate blood pressure. And the ancient speak of wisdom. So let's bring our hands to heart, bringing our own prayer intention from deep within. We're going to interlace the fingers and kind of squeeze in the hands. When we work through the fingers, there are tens of thousands of receptors in the fingers to do with emotions and brings connection to the brain. So we're going to press those hands out forward. Just give yourself a nice stretch through the back. We're going to inhale up and release the arms open. Let's roll those shoulders back. Just kind of roll them back. We're going to roll one then the other. And then we're going to shrug the shoulders up to the ears and release. Up to the ears and release. Lift it up. Now I'm going to stack right elbow on top of left and wrap your arms as best as you can. And just kind of stretch and release across the shoulder, letting go of any tension. I'm going to take 2 breaths right here. And eventually you can work up to 4 or 5 breaths in each position. Just kind of releasing that, rolling the shoulders around again, arms forward and up. And dropping left elbow on top of right. Wrap your arms. Release across the shoulders. And just breathe. One more. Now we're going to unravel those arms. Bring your hands back around the back. I'm going to kind of lean forward, and you're holding on to keep yourself from folding forward completely. I'm going to tuck the chin and inhale, coming up. Let's do 2 more breaths like this, and this helps open up the airways, helps release tension through the shoulders and through the neck. Let's do 1 more. Exhale, inhale. Back into center. Now this time we're going to turn to your left. And notice I'm calling it opposite because you are looking at me as though you're looking in the mirror, and you're turning to your left. Twisting positions help alleviate stress in the muscles in the back and help improve your digestion. And let's bring that hand around, and then we're going to turn the other way. Gentle twist. Now we're going to come back at our center. Let's stretch out your left leg. Want to raise the arm up as far as it feels good for you. Take deep breath and exhale, coming on down. Don't worry about if that hand comes down to your knee, to your shin, or to your foot. Just take notice of where your hand goes. To take notice of your progression. And we'll come on up. I'm going to bring that foot in, keeping your feet at hip width, about 4 inches apart. And so they are lined up with the knees, the hips, and the shoulders. Let's stretch out your other leg. Raise up that arm. Deep breath and release down. Exhale. Come on back at center. We're going to bring that in. And then we're going to pick up that left leg and hug it in. So you want to hold on behind your knee or below your knee, just not on the knee. So hug it in. Try to sit up as straight and tall as possible. And just breathe. Close your eyes for a couple of breaths. And we're going to feel our breath in our belly against the leg. By practicing yoga on a regular basis, you become more aware of nature around us and all the gifts that God has brought us here to this earth. The trees, the wind, the sunshine. Let's stretch that leg out, bring it back down, and then we're going to hug in that other leg. Try to bring up as good a posture as possible. In between times that you are practicing these positions and the breathing and so forth, try to keep a couple of things in mind to practice good posture and to take notice of your breath. Take deep breath from time to time throughout your day. We're going to stretch that leg back out and bring it down. So whether you can notice or not, I've been sitting at the edge of my chair. That way I'm relying on my own posture. But if you're not feeling so strong, you can just lean yourself back against the chair and you can do what you need to do. And as time goes on, you'll be able to sit at the edge of the chair and rely more on your body's posture. So we're going to try to just use our legs when we get up, but if you need your hands, that's okay too. But you have using the strength in your legs and strengthening your legs. So I'm going to come on up. And I'm going to bring this chair to turn it, and we're going to use it. So I'm just holding on to it for balance. If you don't need it, that's okay, but it's there if you do need it. I'm just going to come up on my toes and my heels, and when I come back on my heels, the toes come up off the ground. Taking hold of that chair, I'm going to step back right foot, bend that left knee, and you're going to try to bring your posture up. So you might just bring your fingertips to the back of that chair, lining up ears, shoulders with your hips. And you're going to feel a nice stretch where the legs join the body, and it helps you to become stronger. Now let's straighten both legs and take your left hand and bring it down toward your left foot. And again, it doesn't matter how far it comes down. You're going to come on up. Take your time and bring that right foot to match up to the left. So let's take a look down at our feet, 4 inches apart. Feet are nice and even, toes are even. And then let's step that left foot back, pressing back. So we want to take our fingertips and just kind of bring up that posture as good as you can. So nice stretch down the back of the leg. Breathing, breathing. All right, now let's bring that back. This time we're going to take our feet out a little bit wide, about as wide as the chair legs. And here we're just going to squat down a little bit and back up. Squat down, up. Exhale, inhale. 2 more. All right, now let's bring those feet back to hip width. Look at them. Step right foot back. Bend that left knee. Line up that posture. Let's take the fingertips to the chair. Now we're going to raise up the opposite arm. Right leg is back, lifting left arm up. And if you can only bring your hand to here, that's okay. That is your body's ability. Let's bring it down, step back, and step left foot back. Good posture, and right arm up. Now let's bring those hands down, get a good grip on the chair, and let's go ahead and step back right foot. So both feet are back, and this is a chair down dog. So take those hips back, stretch back. And just like you feel my hands on your hips, gently bringing those hips back. Come on up. And if you feel up to it, you can bring those hips back one more time. Coming up. We're going to walk our hands toward that chair. We're going to turn. And here we're going to pick up the right knee. We're going to do this 3 times. Take that foot out to the side, and we're going to bend the knee and bring it back. I'm going to step a little bit of ways away from the chair, or I could move the chair over, but let's just do this today. Lift it up and down. And take it out to the left, bend that knee, bring it back. Now I'm going to take that right foot back, try to lift it up, and bring it down. Left foot back, lift it up, and bring it down. And we're going to take ourselves on back around. I'm going to turn this chair back around. Bring myself to sit down. Again, trying to come down using my legs. So it depends on your level of activity. That might just be enough for today, all right? So we're going to rub those hands together. We'll bring some warmth and some energy. We're going to lay the hands lightly over the face. And let's put the palms over the eyes. And we'll just take a couple of breaths right here. Feeling good about the time we spent on bringing awareness to mind and body today. And let's bring our hands to opposite shoulders. We bow the head and we ask for healing of our mind, healing of our body, healing of the spirit, and healing of the soul. Bringing hands to touch, bringing our session to close. We bring that prayer back from deep within. Reminding ourselves that every day is a holiday, every breath is a blessing, and and every meal is a banquet. Namaste. Namaste simply means I honor your spirit, we honor one another's spirit. Namaste. Thank you from Yoga Sanctuary.